Oh, yeah. So, a week ago, GT Planet posted an article talking about the data breach at Insomniac Games, and within that data breach, there was information about GT Sport. And the big one that sticks out is $355 million in revenue was made, right, from this game in the first 18 months on sale. And they reckon that equates to almost $30 per copy of the game sold. That's a lot of profit from a game that wasn't a full price, a fully featured title. You know, may have had a decent car and track list, but it was only sport mode. There was nothing to do offline, and it was priced $100. So not only do you have to pay for PlayStation Plus to play this game, because it's connected to a server and whatnot as well, you know, to play the multiplayer, but come on, you got to pay full price as well. Anyway, it ends up selling well, and it's the second best selling Gran Turismo game, behind Gran Turismo 3, which is pretty good for a prologue, and I stood by that, and I commented on that. On the comment on the article on Facebook, I said, I remember when the game came out as a full price title, and it was pretty dodgy, because there was only sport mode and time trial in the game. It wasn't a bad game, it just should have been half price on release, and probably given out free for PS Plus users. Make it like a real flagship PlayStation 4 title. And because it's only really online racing, it's all it has to offer. Just give it out for free. And these guys laugh at my status. Big jokers. Look at this. Renan dos Santos. Choose a name, mate. You've got 4 there. Pick one. So they're all having a laugh at what I said. Gran Turismo game came out at full price, which is pretty dodgy. This is the key thing that I said. And Gran Turismo Sport's getting shut down as well, and Gran Turismo 7 will suffer the same fate in a few years. So this guy chimes in, Matthew Johnson. Look at this guy. He's not even real, right? Matthew Johnson chimes in and says, "Oh, it's not dodgy. It's not dodgy that GT Sport was full price because it was exactly what it was advertised as." Right. Okay. He's just trying to be contrary and cool with a different opinion. If people didn't realise this, that's on them. If we didn't realise what? We knew exactly what the game was. It wasn't advertised wrong. It's just that it shouldn't have been full price. GT7, however, was advertised to have a big shift back to single player, and it's failed hard. It has failed hard for a number of reasons, but that's the video for another time. Plus, it's a free-to-play economy. Now that's dodgy. Not really, but whatever. So, I replied back and I said, yeah, GT Sport was never a full price title. It's a prologue to GT7. That's exactly what it is. GT Sport is a prologue, and GT7 is shit because after 9 years in development, because since 2013 they've been developing Gran Turismo Sport. Came out in 2017. That's 4 years, but all the content in Sport came out in Gran Turismo 7. So it's been 9 years in development. So this guy, what does he have to say? Oh, that's where you're wrong. Gran Turismo Sport was always meant to be a full title, but it got ignored as such because the fan base wasn't ready for such a title. What's he talking about? GT Sport was always meant to be a full title, but it's not. It's only got sport mode, mate. It's only sport mode and some time trial, and the fan base wasn't ready for that. So we weren't ready for a $100 game with no features. Right. Come back to us in 10, 20 years. Maybe the big players in the video game industry have chiseled the fan base down to a point where they can just go, yep, here's your nothing. Pay us maximum amount of dollars for it. Sure, mate. And what does he say about GT7? GT7 should be better than it is. It has all the essentials correct, but Polyphony Digital fails to implement basic features as it has instead opted to do a cash generator out of GT7 economy. No, mate. There are basic features in Gran Turismo 7 that it doesn't have, like weather and time of day on all tracks, damage, just a good career mode, just a lot of cumbersome stuff that is in the menus and in the game that shouldn't be there. Just basic shit, mate. The field of view and the HUD and the cockpit view, that's another one. Oh boy. So, I asked this Matthew Johnson guy, how is Gran Turismo 7 a full title when all it has was time trial and sport mode? Well, that's it. How is it a full title? GT7 has those features as well. and that's the same price as Gran Turismo Sport was. And it's got a lot of other features too, but a lot of them are shit. That's a different story. PD don't have the basics down properly in Gran Turismo. They don't. They can't put time of day and weather in all the tracks. Project Cars did this almost a decade ago. There's no proper damage model. You can't change the HUD or field of view. So yeah. But Matthew Johnson says that's exactly what it was meant to be. So he said, yeah, Gran Turismo Sport was meant to be just sport mode and time trial, and it's meant to cost $100. You can suck Polyphony Digital's dick and Kazunori Yamuchi's as well, like at the same time, you know, Sony, everyone. That's exactly what these guys are doing. So yeah, there's nothing wrong with Gran Turismo Sport being a prologue, just should have been priced accordingly. But he said it wasn't a prologue. It was a prologue. It was a prologue that was priced at $100. I'm sure most people would agree with me here. But the average Gran Turismo fan obviously has this sort of mindset where so many years have passed that this game franchise has been around that anyone that's younger than 20 years old has no clue what to expect from a video game feature-wise. Yes, there were a lot of people that played Gran Turismo Sport. Don't know what that has to do with anything. So I asked him, how did Gran Turismo 7... Wait, what did he say? Yeah, jeez. There we go. He said GT Sport was Gran Turismo in a new direction that failed. I asked him how it failed, considering Sport Mode came back for Gran Turismo 7. And then here I said, I'm going to make a YouTube video on it. So yeah, here we are. This guy just made me laugh so much that, yeah, I was inspired to make a YouTube video on it. But with Christmas and league racing in between, I'd have to delay it a bit. So here we go. What does he have to say? He's going to check the comments after the video to see how wrong I am. I highly doubt anyone's going to comment, actually. Probably no one's going to watch this, mate, except you. Be smart and look up some pre-release advertising. Why would I do that? You know better not to listen to advertising. It's all lies and shit. I know better. Yes, and just as I say here, I know better than to believe marketing bullshit. It was a prologue, and it was priced like a full game. Exactly. So what does he say here? This is a big comment for him now. I don't know what I've said that makes you believe I love Kaz. I think on what he's done with Sport and GT7 is a very backwards step. Okay, you've chosen ignorance because you want your opinion to be true. I think this guy's doing that. I'd love to see a YouTube video. It's coming. It's definitely coming, mate. You're the... And he can't comprehend shit. That's exactly right. And this guy chimes in. Oh, Gran Turismo 7 was 4 years in development. No, it wasn't. It was 9 years in development. Because everything in Sport is in 7. So it's a big demo for 7. Exactly right. Like, you're going to tell me that Gran Turismo 5 Prologue, which came out in like 2007, and then you had 3 years development for Gran Turismo 5. No, it was development since Gran Turismo 4 came out. Jeez. And then this guy, and then I point that out to this guy that's just a big demo, and then Andreas Moller says, so pretty much the same as every other game. And he just goes, he rambles on about all the features in Gran Turismo 7, how there's awesome stuff in the tuning shop. Is there? There really isn't. It's the same it's been since Gran Turismo 1. The wide body options, yeah, that's okay, I guess. It's a good start, but it's not enough. And the exhaust upgrades for each car, they change the visuals. Yeah, okay, cool. Full VR support, which is pretty much revolutionary on a console. Dirt Rally did that years ago, so yeah, I don't know. I know what he's saying. Oh, it's got a full grid of cars. Yeah, okay. Dynamic weather. It's not on every track. It's really well done. It's not well done. It's fucking ridiculous that it's not on every single track in this day and age. What's really letting the game down is a lackluster career mode. Yes, and they should bring Sophie to the game. Yes, they should. To like better AI, better career mode. It's better everything in Gran Turismo. There's a lot that needs to be fixed. This guy's complaining about the video. Fair enough, mate. I did keep him waiting. He's asking for the video 24 hours later. I'm doing the video now, mate. Lucky you, bro. And let's see what more replies we got from these average Gran Turismo fans. I'm not wrong, you're just below me. Well, exactly. They are below me. I won't do the research. What research is there to do? I've played so many hours in these games, I know that they're shit. Where's the video? It's here. So anyway, Matthew Johnson, I hope you enjoy your video and breaking down all the rubbish here that is the average Gran Turismo fan. Cameoed by Andreas Moller as well. He thought he could, get one in there. Sneaky, sneaky. So yeah, I might do some more of these. It's pretty easy to, all I do is speak some logic about a full price title that shouldn't be full price, and you get people like this coming out and being, oh, but, it's all good. Yeah, it's all good, mate. See you later.